everyone, my name is Yatee and today we are going to talk about diseases as we have already talked about food and their preservation methods. Now we are going to talk about deficiency diseases. What are diseases? What are their symptoms? And then we are going to talk in detail about non-communicable diseases and deficiency diseases. What are deficiency diseases? How are they caused? What are their symptoms? And how we can overcome them. So let's start by what are diseases. A disease is an abnormal condition which does not allow one or more parts of our body to function properly. Now, some common symptoms of the diseases are dizziness, weakness, pale or yellowish skin, weight loss, stunted growth, shortness of breath, irregular heartbeat, and etc. Now, what are some common diseases? Viral fever, cold and cough, etc. Now we are going to talk about different types of diseases. So, diseases can be broadly categorized into two types: communicable diseases and non-communicable diseases. So, first we are going to talk about communicable diseases. Communicable diseases, as the name suggests, are diseases that spread from a person to person or from an animal to a person. These diseases spread through contact with food, air, water, clothes, and etc. Some examples of communicable diseases are: number 1, malaria, dengue, tuberculosis, typhoid, chikungunya, measles, etc. Number 2, non-communicable diseases. Now, non-communicable diseases are diseases that do not spread through contact. They do not spread from person to person or from an animal to person. They usually are caused by the lack of nutrients in our diets or are caused due to allergic reactions such as skin rashes, etc. Some examples of non-communicable diseases due to deficiency of nutrients are kwashiorkor, marasmus, etc. Lifestyle diseases. Lifestyle diseases are a type of non-communicable diseases. These diseases are caused due to an unhealthy lifestyle. For example, obesity, diabetes, and high blood pressure, etc. are some of the lifestyle diseases. Malnutrition. Now, what is malnutrition? Malnutrition is a condition in which a nutrient is poorly taken or overtaken. Other than that, there are lots of non-communicable diseases which are related to our organs such as our brain, lungs, heart, kidney, liver, etc. So now we are going to talk in detail about deficiency diseases. So now here is the list of deficiency diseases. Let's start. Number 1, kwashiorkor. Kwashiorkor is a deficiency disease that is caused due to the lack of proteins, carbohydrates, and fats in our body. Its symptoms are low appetite, swollen belly and ankles, retarded growth, fatigue. Now we can overcome them by eating protein-rich food. Number 2, marasmus. Marasmus is a disease which is caused due to the deficiency of carbohydrates and proteins in our body. Its symptoms are dry and brittle hair, dry and loose skin, dry and brittle hair, dehydration, and stunted growth. We can overcome them by eating a balanced diet with good amounts of proteins and carbohydrates in it. Number 3, night blindness. Night blindness is a deficiency disease which is caused due to the lack of vitamin A in our diet. Its symptoms are patients cannot see in dim lights and dryness of the eyes which makes it difficult to blink. We can overcome them by drinking milk, eating egg yolks, carrots, green leafy vegetables, sweet potatoes, mangoes, etc. Riboflavin. Riboflavin is a deficiency disease which is caused due to the lack of vitamin B2 in our diet. We can overcome them by eating green leafy vegetables. Beriberi. Beriberi is a deficiency disease which is caused due to lack of vitamin B1 in our body. Its symptoms are loss of appetite and nervousness. We can overcome them by eating unpolished rice, milk, meat, peas and cereals. Number 5, scurvy. Scurvy is a disease that is caused due to the lack of vitamin C in our body. Its symptoms are loose and bleeding gums, loose teeth and bulging eyes. We can overcome them by eating pineapples, raw tomatoes, oranges and lemons. Basically, all sour foods are a rich source of vitamin C. Number 6, rickets. Rickets are caused due to the lack of vitamin D in our body. Its symptoms are stunted growth, soft bones of the arms and the legs, muscle cramps and delayed tooth formation. We can overcome them by bathing in sunlight, eating egg, milk, fish, etc. Anemia. Anemia is a disease which is caused due to the lack of vitamin B12 in our diet. Its symptoms are weakness, pale skin, leg cramps and insomnia. We can overcome them by eating seafood, beetroot, papaya, jaggery, spinach, raisins, etc. Polyquimone. It is a disease that is caused due to the lack of vitamin K in our diet. It is extreme weakness and dizziness, and we can overcome them by eating green leafy vegetables. Now we are going to talk about diseases that are caused due to calcium. We have the symptoms of the diseases caused by calcium are brittle bones, excessive bleedings and etc. We can overcome them by drinking milk and eating green leafy vegetables. Copper. The diseases that are caused due to copper, their symptoms are retarded growth and low appetite. We can overcome them by eating pulses and leafy vegetables. Iodine. The disease that is caused due to iodine is known as goiter. Its symptoms are swelling at the base of the neck region, coughing, difficulty in breathing and difficulty in swallowing. We can overcome them by eating iodized salt, seafood, fish, etc. Now we are going to talk about facts from Yatee. Number 1, WHO estimates that nearly half of the world is somewhat or the other diagnosed with a deficiency disease. Number 2, only 5% of the rare diseases have treatments. Number 3, it can take years to diagnose a rare disease. Number 4, nearly 500 million children get diagnosed with night blindness and are blind, and half of them die within a year of diagnosing the disease. Thank you and Jai Hind.